reaching this milestone where we are today in the position to launch a number of innovative instruments with the main objective to improve the communication and the participation and also the interaction of the political and administrative leadership of Cape Agulhas municipality with all the stakeholders, community, business, all the different sectors of society to improve the interaction between the municipality and the citizens and the visitors to our area. So a hearty word of welcome from myself. I'm Eben Phillips. I'm the municipal manager of Cape Agulhas municipality. And also allow me just to introduce the members that are part of this panel today, that are part of this launch of the IDP process of the municipality, the launch of the Client Services Charter, and also the launch of the 2016-2021 Municipal Milestones book. People will remember this is actually the last couple of weeks of this current term of the current council that has been established in 2016. So their term comes to an end at the 1st of November 2021, where a new council is going to be ushered in. But that is my job now, is just to introduce to you. Also want to welcome the executive mayor, Councillor Paul Swart, which is obviously well known to most of the people in the area. We've also got our deputy executive mayor, Councillor Zuki Swatonisi, the one with the beautiful smile and the red lips. So welcome, Councillor Tunisi. Then we've also got a number of supporting staff of the municipality. We've got Tracy Stone, who's in our strategic services department. We've got Lindy Valentine, who's taking charge of the integrated development planning process of the municipality. So that is all the people that are part of this. We got Mr. Paul Valentine, which most of our community members would have seen at the different engagements, whether it's public participation, whether it's the ward committee members. People will always have seen Paul within the community, making sure that the municipality and the leadership are aware of what are the needs and the priorities within our different communities that we serve. So welcome to Willem van Zyl, who's also the backbone behind the ICT infrastructure of the municipality, making sure that all the computers are working, making sure that we are able to deliver launches and interactions on a virtual platform like this. So Willem is also part of this. And then we've also got other supporting staff that is also part of this launch. So I'm immediately going to give over. If you see the program, you will notice that I'm doing the opening and welcome. I'll give over to Mrs. Lindy Valentine, so Senior IDP Officer and Performance Management. And then we will have the launch of the Client Services Charter. And then later, the Executive Mayor will tell us what has this current council been doing the last 5 years in council, and highlight some of the highlights as well as the lowlights within the Cape Agulhas municipality. And then just after that, we will ask Councillor Zuki Tunisi just to do the closing remarks. So I promise we won't keep you long, people, but it's going to be very exciting. And I really want you to share in this milestone moment with us. So I'll immediately give over to Lindy, who will take us through the current integrated development planning process for the financial year 2022 to 2023. Thank you very much, Lindy. Over to you.
Thank you, and thank you for that warm welcome. Good afternoon, Cape Agulhas municipality, all the residents. Okay, what I'm going to do today is just to give a very short explanation on the IDP processes. That is slightly different this year. By this time, we would have come to your wards and ask your needs for the IDP for the next financial year. But this time, it's slightly different. The term of this current IDP, which was from 2017 to 2022, it comes to an end on the 30th of June 2022. So usually the elections are in August, but this year it is on the 1st of November, as everybody knows, which leaves us with no sufficient time actually for the newly elected council to follow the complete IDP process as it is set out in legislation, the Municipal Systems Act, sections 25, 28, and 29. As you will see on the screen, this is the legislation that binds us to the processes. You'll see the first one. According to the Municipal Systems Act, section 25, as I just mentioned, each municipal council within a prescribed period after the start of its elected term, they must adopt a plan, which is the IDP for the municipality. Then also in section 25, it provides that an IDP, the Integrated Development Plan, must be adopted by the council, and it may be reviewed or amended, and it remains in force until the IDP is adopted by the newly elected council. You will also see in section 25, number 3, it makes provision for the council also to adopt the IDP of the current council as it is now, for the new council to actually adopt the IDP of this current council as we are at this stage. However, it will still need to comply with section 29, which states that they must have all these interactions with the local community to participate and get their inputs to develop the plan. This slide on the screen is just this is just to set out the processes. If it was a normal the normal circumstances, we usually had the elections in August, but now, and at this stage, the newly elected council would have been constituted already, and they would adopt a process plan in August. Now, this process plan also entails the time schedule, which is to guide the planning, the drafting, and the adoption, and the review of the IDP, as in the as stated in the Municipal Systems Act. And then the new council would have started with a full IDP compilation process in September this year, including the public participation. That is the sessions where we come out to the communities, where the community can have their input. They would table a draft IDP in March 2022 and then adopt, after sending it out to the public to give comments, adopt the final IDP in May 2022. But because the election is only on the 1st of November, the current council noted the time schedule with the activities for the next financial year. So this time schedule was adopted on the 26th of August. It actually differs from the previous time schedules from the previous years, because it includes the steps that the new council has to follow after elections in order to be compliant, legally compliant, in respect of the IDP from the 1st of July 2022. So the process that needs to be followed now, or which are we're going to follow, it was also advocated by National Treasury to all municipalities. So the IDP adopted by the newly elected council, we all know it's usually a 5-year social compact between the council and all its stakeholders in the municipal area. So it is also important, and according to the Municipal Systems Act, it requires that the newly elected council, they need to consult with the communities, as we usually did previously. So this is important, that they allow the community to participate when they are drafting the IDP, and also consult with organs of state and other role players within the municipal area. This slide is just to show the processes that the newly elected council should or can follow. So the newly elected council will then commence with its new IDP in terms of Section 25 in the Municipal Systems Act in June 2022 to be adopted in May 2023. And this process is shown here on the screen. So this adopted new IDP will take effect then from the 1st of July 2023, and it will be a 4-year term until the end of June 2027. This is just my part, and I hand over to the municipal manager.
Yeah, thank you very much, Lindy, for that update on the IDP process of the municipality. I think now specifically members of the community and all other stakeholders will be able to clearly define or identify where there will be an opportunity for themselves to interact and also to influence the process itself. So we will definitely keep you posted in terms of that. And we really want to encourage people to take part in this, participate, and make sure that the needs of your community are clearly reflected and defined within the IDP of the municipality. Because as people know, is that the IDP informs the budget of the municipality. And if your needs and priorities are not incorporated in that IDP, it's highly likely that it will get money out of the budget of the municipality. So, but again, we will be able to communicate to you how the processes is going to be unfold. So just make sure that you regularly keep your eyes and ears open to communication from Cape Agulhas municipality. Now I will just give you some brief background on the what we refer to as the Client Services Charter. Because as you know, the vision of Cape Agulhas municipality is together for excellence. And that is why we also want to demonstrate that in terms of our service delivery imperatives. Now, people would have seen a lot of indices or where Cape Agulhas is and how it compares with other municipalities within the Western Cape, Overberg, Western Cape, and the country itself. We always want to raise the bar continuously and make sure that we are able to deliver the best services within the financial and human resource capacity of the municipality to the citizens out there, to the people that visit our area, because they certainly deserve that. But to me, it's indeed an honor to introduce this Client Services Charter to you. This charter is evidence of our commitment to deliver excellent services to our communities. And at Cape Agulhas, we don't want to just pay lip service to excellent client services, but we really want to be seen as a municipality that is responsive to the needs of the communities and also have regular interaction with the communities and also the business sector and also the other sectors within society. And as set out in this charter, our clients also have a responsibility because the municipality, remember what I said, our vision is together we can do excellent services. The municipality cannot do that on its own. We need the cooperation from all other sectors in society and specifically our communities, because it's one thing to deliver those services and bring those infrastructure, but if the community doesn't take responsibility and also play its part, then we actually fighting a losing battle. And that is why we want to have that constant and then that continuous social partnership with our communities to make sure that the infrastructure that we put on the ground, the services that we deliver, that we are also able to maintain that over a long period of time. People must also understand that things also doesn't happen overnight. All of us work in either financial or capacity constraints. And when a person or somebody actually raise a complaint, bring something under the ears of the municipality, then we really want to, within at least a reasonable time frame, be able to communicate backwards and also respond to that. Because sometimes we just get the feeling it might not be important for the person that needs to address this challenge, but to the person out there, it is like the bread and butter. It's very important and highly critical for improving the livelihoods and also the living conditions of people. And that is the entire objective of this client services charter, that everybody can understand who are the people in the different directorates that we engage with, who is supposed to do what, and so that you are not being sent from pillar to post when you try to engage or bring a specific complaint or concern under the attention of the relevant departments. That is, let it be councillors as well as officials. But after consultation with a number of stakeholders, which include ratepayers, interested parties, and all our staff members, we've developed this client services charter over a period of time. Obviously, it's not cast in stone. This is a first draft. We are going to issue it to the different communities. You will see the charter being paged over onto the virtual screen. So we have printed a number of these charters, which we are going to distribute to all households within the Cape Agulhas municipality. So whenever you have that charter, you will know if I've got something specific that I want to bring, whether it's infrastructure related, whether it's services related, whether it's economic development, you will be able to know exactly who are the right door that you need to knock on and where your concerns will be addressed in the most efficient way by the municipality. From Cape Agulhas, we endeavor to be professional and transparent in all our dealings with the members of the public and maintain the highest possible service standards and always try to uphold the principles of Batu Pele. We want to consult, we want to be courteous, we want people to have information, we want to be transparent in what we're doing, and most important, any project that we roll out, we want to prove the value for money in terms of that project. So we don't want a situation where people engage with officials and councillors and people are being treated as if they're not important. So we really want to make sure that the client has the confidence to engage with the municipality and have that realistic expectation that something is being done about it. And that is why the mayor has earlier, a couple of months ago, introduced the era of renewed hope and innovation. And this is one of the innovative measures that we want to ensure that communities are able to interact with the municipality. This also complements the municipal app that has been launched earlier. So all of these instruments, we want to make sure that people are being serviced in an efficient and effective way. In terms of innovation, we're always looking at doing things simpler, better, faster, but at the end of the day, also provide the services at a much cheaper rate than it currently is. So here from the most southern tip of Africa in Cape Agulhas municipality, we are really demonstrating to you that we're not only paying lip service to client services, but we really want to put our money where our mouths are and make sure that whenever people, whether people stay here, whether people just visit here, whether it's for business, for sport, coming to a funeral, we actually want people to come back to this area. So that is what we want to achieve with the launching of this client services charter. And we want to use this opportunity within all our services, whether it's infrastructure services, management services, finance and IT, and even with myself heading the administration as the municipal manager, whenever you engage with the mayor, deputy mayor, or all other councillors, you must feel that you have been serviced in an excellent and satisfactory manner by the stakeholders within the municipality. But again, there are different roles and responsibility, and we from our side can with confidence say we are ready to live out our vision, which we deliver services together through excellence. And also we just don't want to just be criticized, but also we want to give credit where credit is due. And this is one of the ways which we want to open that continuous channels of communications with the citizens, the visitors, and also the business people, and also in every sector of society that you are operating, that you must know that Cape Agulhas is ready to serve the people in an excellent manner. So that is just some introductory remarks from my side. You've seen we've browsed through the document, the client services document itself. It's a fairly small booklet which you'll be able to take with you, and whenever you don't receive that services that we promise in this charter, please, by all means, feel free to engage with any of the councillors. You're going to have a new council within a couple of weeks. Myself as the municipal manager, or any of the directors that are working in the different departments, to whether to raise a complaint or even come up with positive suggestions, because at the end of the day, we want to make sure that Cape Agulhas is a nice place to live, play, and work in. So thank you very much, listeners, and thanks everybody for that have been part of this process, that has made it that enabled us to reach this milestone in terms of launching the Client Services Charter. And we're looking forward with to really see some positive outcomes in terms of the process itself. Thank you very much from my side. I'm immediately going to give over to the Executive Mayor, Councillor Paul Swart, who will tell us a bit more about the 2016 to 2021 milestones book or publication of Cape Agulhas Municipality. Thank you very much.
Baie dankie, meneer die munisipale bestuurder. Thank you very much for your part. Ons wag net gou vir Paul om net vir ons die milestones ook op die screen weer te sit, en ons gaan dieselfde as we did with the Client Services Charter. While I'm talking, Paul will just page through the book. But all the citizens of Cape Agulhas, good afternoon, a hearty welcome. Each and everyone who is joining us this afternoon. Thank you very much, MM, and the officials and the Deputy Mayor, who is part of this very, very special occasion. Residents of Cape Agulhas, this is a very, very special day for all of us, especially for me as the Executive Mayor, with all the councillors, with the municipal manager, head of the administration, for the whole of Cape Agulhas. This is a moment for us to celebrate. Because in 2016, when we started, this term in office, after the local elections in 2016, I, as the Executive Mayor, proclaimed Cape Agulhas as open for change, open for business, open for partnership with our communities and stakeholders. And today, we showcase with pride the milestones reached under severe, challenging times. In 2016, we changed direction, and we steered local government, this local government ship in Cape Agulhas, in a completely different direction. A direction away from the rockwood that would have caused severe damages. Today, as you as the community members can page through our special booklet on the social media platform, en ons sal ook van hierdie boeke beskikbaar maak, jy weet, by die huise, by al ons kantore, by dokters spreekkamers, waar jy in die harde kopie deur kan blaai. And be assured that besides this success stories of the Cape Agulhas municipality, your municipality, and also that your municipality at the end of this term is also still financial sustainable at the start of this new term after the local elections on 1st of November. Cape Agulhas municipality will continue the work on the strong foundation that has already been laid. CAM will continue to ensure service delivery of the highest standard in Cape Agulhas. And if we, as the current council, will be back, we will correct what we did wrong. We will improve on community involvement in the matters of this municipality. Jy weet, ons sit nou in die week het ons op sosiale media gedeel, dat Media24 het 'n survey gedoen in die land, en Kapagallas is uitgewys as die munisipaliteit met die beste dienslewering in die hele land Suid-Afrika. Saam met ons het Oeverstrand dieselfde punt gekry waar ons kyk na dienslewering. En ek kan erken, ons kon nie almal gelukkig maak nie. Daar's nog baie wat ons kan doen en ons moet doen. Ek wil in besonder vanmiddag al ons raadslede wie my visie as uitvoerende burgemeester 100% ondersteun het. Ek wil vir hulle bedank vir hulle bydraes aan die huidige munisipale bestuurder en ook die vorige munisipale bestuurder. Elke direkteur binne in Kapagallas, die bestuurders, maar ook in besonder elke werker en werkster in die treinse van Kapagallas, my innige dank en waardering vir julle diens. En daar is vele ruimte vir verandering op alle vlakke van dienslewering. Daar is ruimte, daar sal altyd ruimte wees. Maar sonder die insette, die sweet van elke amptenaar binne Kapagallas, sal ons nie die milestones, die mylpale, die suksesse vandag aan die gemeenskap kon bekendstel het nie. Inwoners van Kapagallas, julle wie deelgeneem het aan regeringsvlak regering, julle wat deelgeneem het om klagtes op die regte platform aan te meld, julle wie elke maand getrou julle dienste geld betaal het, dit is julle wat plaaslike regering laat en maak werk. Dit is julle as inwoners van Kapagallas. Ons is in diens van inwoners, maar dis die inwoners wat maak dat plaaslike regering werk. En ons moet waardering toon aan elke drywer wie in vandag se uitdagende tye nog plaaslike regering laat werk. Ons sien buite die grense van Kapagallas, ons sien buite die grense van Weskaap. Jy weet dat mense klaar dat dienslewering afgeneem het, maar ons kan met trots sê dat ons beste doen, danksy inwoners van Kapagallas en danksy ook die amptenare. Kom ons bou saam. Kom ons bou saam met die inkomende raad na 1 November op die suksesse wat reeds behaal is. Agter my background wys een van ons projekte, dit is Parkview, die behuisingsprojek wat afgehandel is. En dan ook aan die ander kant van die pad is Millpark. Dit was uitdagende tye waar ons binne 2 jaar amper 1000 wooneenhede kon bou en waar COVID vir ons eintlik bietjie vasgehou het. Maar dit is van die goed wat u sal sien binne in hierdie milestones boek. Kom ons doen wat van ons verwag word om te doen. Vir ons as politici, vir amptenare, maar van u ook as inwoner. Kom ons doen wat van elkeen van ons verwag word om te doen. Baie dankie vir 5 wonderlike jare met hierdie raad en amptenare in die kantoor van die uitvoerende burgemeester. U insette en u bydraes as inwoner in die volgende IDP en die GOP proses wat Lindy Valentine vir ons verduidelik het. Dit is van kardinale belang, want so neem u deel as inwoner in die opstel van hierdie termyn wat voor ons lê, se nuwe milestones boek wat aan die einde van hierdie tydperk opgestel sal en moet word. So gebruik hierdie boek, inwoners, tot voordeel van 'n gesonde gemeenskap. Deel die inhoud van hierdie boek op social media, of wanneer u 'n harde kopie in die hand kry, deel dit met u vriende, met u familie en raak betrokke as individu. May God bless the people of Kapagallas. This book is now, after today, in public domain for you to study, for you as resident to give new direction when the new cycle of IDP for the next 5 years begin. Baie dankie weer eens aan al ons amptenare, al die inwoners van Kapagallas. Hierdie boekie is nou u sin. U kan dat deurblaai op sosiale media. Dis baie maklik. just press and let your fingers do the working. So press and it will page over, and so you can page through the whole of this booklet. Baie dankie, en ek gee dan oor aan die onderburgemeester, so Kieswa Tunisi, wat net die opsomming sal doen met 'n pragtige glimlag wat ons ook hierdie era met die termyn sal afsluit. Baie dankie, Deputy Meyer Tunisi.
Thank you very much, Mayor, officials. Enkosi kakhulu. It's an honor kuligugu novuyo namhlanje sinizisela ezindaba zimnandi kangaka. Mayor and you have put up a very, very challenge to whoever that will come in as a new council in this Cape Agulhas municipality after the 1st of November. When we look at what Lindy has presented to us today, dat wys net die IDP proses, wanneer begin dit en wanneer eindig dit, en hoe gemeenskappe kan regtig waar betrokke kan wees en deelname in die proses ook kan wees. So it's important, as the message came out today, is to be part of the process of the IDP so that you know what is going on in your community. 'n Aangeligte gemeenskap is 'n gelukkige gemeenskap. So die enigste manier waarop gemeenskappe kan betrokke wees, een van die maniere is om betrokke te wees op die IDP proses. Ons weet met COVID wat deurgekom het en daar's baie challenges wat 'n mens that was not in our control, that we could have went out and did the processes that we all know how to be part of the community and do the imbizos. But this one, the IDP process now is another platform where you can engage with us, be part of the ward committees so that you know what will be happening in your ward, in your community. So onthou gemeenskap van Cape Agulhas, wees betrokke. 'n Betrokke gemeenskap is 'n gelukkige gemeenskap. Wees betrokke in die IDP. Soos Lindy en die gesê het, die IDP is op sy laaste of het tot 'n einde gekom waar ons moet 'n nuwe IDP proses begin. Dis baie belangrik dat gemeenskappe betrokke raak met daardie proses, soos ons kan sien op die skerm wanneer het hy begin en tot wanneer toe. Volgende jaar is ook nog 'n proses waar gemeenskappe kan betrokke raak. I'm encouraging each and every citizen of Cape Agulhas to get involved so that you would know what is in the IDP and what is it that the municipality would want to do or what you would want to see in the IDP process before it is approved and before it is implemented in July 2022. Then the municipal manager spoke about the client services. It's very important to understand in the municipality which department does which work and which directorate does what. That one is also important, that you understand and you know where to send your complaints to. As julle kan onthou, het ons die app gelaunch vroeg in die jaar, waar ons regtig wat vir die gemeenskap vra om betrokke te raak. Maar soos ons almal weet, is nie almal wat op internet is of wat weet hoe die werk die internet. Daar's ook telefoonnommers op die client services boekie waar julle kan net kyk wat is die nommers vir die verskillende dorpe en waar kan julle die dienste kry. Of for example, waar sal u kan gaan betaal vir enige dienste wat u wil graag betaal vir die munisipaliteit en by verskillende dorpe wat om te doen. So it's important that each and every citizen gets hold of these books so that you know where to pay and where to go to when you have specific questions or specific queries with regards to any services of the municipality. What's nice about this book also, it speaks in all 3 languages of the Western Cape. We have printed it in isiXhosa, English, and also Afrikaans, because we know the diversities within our communities. Make use of this opportunity and browse through the book to see what information is there and who you can contact with regards to any queries that you have with regards to the municipality. The last one, Community of Cape Agulhas, is the success book or the milestone book, where many of our municipalities in this province have shown what services they have been doing since 2016. Vandaag kan Kaap Agulhas Municipaliteit bevestig dat Kaap Agulhas Municipaliteit nog steeds financial stable is. Die dienste word gedoen. Ons is regtig waar dankbaar vir dit wat Kaap Agulhas bereik het die afgelope 5 jaar. As julle kan sien en kyk die verskillende projekte wat deur verskillende direktorate gedoen het deur die jare. Community members, you complained in Bredasdorp that you need houses. Houses were built. Young people complained about programs for young people. There you had the outside door gyms, you have free access to Wi-Fi, and many more. You complained about the roads. There, the roads were built in Simunye, and when you look at the new project in Mill Park and Parkview, you would see the infrastructure was done before the houses were built. When you look at the sewage dam that was built in Cape Agulhas, that is also an achievement that was done by this council. The executive mayor has said it clearly. As a municipality or as a local government, we can never do it alone if there's no support from the community. There's many achievements that we've achieved. Cape Agulhas Municipality has achieved a clean audit yet again. And when you look at the finances of this municipality, your money is in good hands. Be assured, the financial controls in this municipality speaks for itself. You don't have to worry about monies that are disappearing. We don't even say it, but the national government has said it themselves that Cape Agulhas Municipality is ranked top in South Africa for service delivery. Yes, we can do better. There is room for improvement, but as an institution, we will never be able to do it if the community is not participating in those processes. The mayor has said it very well. Kom ons bou almal saam. Let's build together. Masake sonke. The municipality cannot do it on their own. The communities cannot do it on their own. But if we put our ideas and resources together, community, officials of municipality, and council, then we can build a better future for our children and for ourselves in the Cape Agulhas region, in the most southern tip of the African continent. This council could not have achieved a clean audit. We could not have achieved any of the awards if the dedication of the staff of Cape Agulhas was not there. So we would want to thank each and every official that has been part of this process. And also, as the mayor said, each and every community member that has always kept us on our toes to ensure that we do what we promised in 2016. With those words said, thank you very much. God bless Cape Agulhas. Morena, Buluka, Cape Agulhas. I thank you. Enkosi. Baie dankie.